This is the video review for Transformers Generations / GDO Springer. So here is Springer. He comes with, obviously, figure, his new sword, and obviously the new box. So let's take a look at the box. So let me lift that up. It says Autobot Springer, and then it has most likely Autobot Springer in a different language. Yep. And see, the cross cell is GDO Cliffjumper. I wonder. No, it's actually not a sticker like both of the all the Voyagers have. It says Deluxe class there. It's an Autobot symbol there. I'm just gonna set this off to the side. And to show how just how foreign this box is, look at the instructions again, and everything has multiple languages on it. So, yep. So even the instructions are bilingual. As you can see, here's the card. You have a nice picture of Springer up here. This is Transformers Generations, and then it has all the stuff in different languages. This is the only thing that's all entirely in English. That and the word, I'm not sure if that says Transformers Generations or just Transformers. As you can see, it still has that bottom part where there's absolutely nothing, because they moved the tech specs over here. So, tech specs are, he has a strength of 10, an intelligence of 8, a speed of 8, endurance of 9, rank of 7, courage of 9, fire blast of 7, and a skill of 7. So Springer is a pretty high up and pretty freaking powerful guy. And it's just the thing, it's a funny thing because you never see, okay, I'm not going to say never, but you rarely ever see deluxe class figures with these tech specs anymore. Because normally if they're that important and that big of a character, they're going to make them Voyager class or, bigger classes than that. But oh well. You can see Springer, his bio's in 2 different languages. You got a picture of Springer, sword included, snapping pinchers, vehicle to robot, and I'll go ahead and read the bio. Whenever danger strikes, Autobot Springer is there to strike back. He leaps into action at a moment's notice, never caring for his own safety as long as there are others to protect. His heroic nature is backed up by incredible natural fighting skills and the inborn ability to lead. So, I do think they picked a really good mold to use Cliffjumper, or not Cliffjumper, but Springer on. I don't know why I said Cliffjumper, but make with Springer being the Hunt for the Decepticons Tomahawk mold. Gave him a new head, gave him his new little weapon. So, here's the vehicle mode. The only sad thing is, with the repaint and the remold, there's no prayer that he was going to be a triple changer. But if you're going to give him if you're going to make him only have one vehicle mode, you want to have him be a helicopter, because I think he was rarely ever a car in the show. 9 times out of 10 he turned into a helicopter. I think in the movie he turned into his actual car mode, and I think maybe once or twice, maybe 3 or 4 times throughout season 3 and maybe a little bit into 4 did he actually turn into his car mode. So of course you think of Springer and you think mostly of a helicopter. So here he is. Obviously they do spin still. He's got, it looks like a sticker, which I think is kind of cool because it's actually not. He does come with the 2 guns that can peg in and have the clip, so they can clip in here, clip down here, clip a lot of places. So, just gonna go ahead and actually pop those out. I might just end up putting them right back in right back in there, but just for the sake of transformation. The sword does come with 2 pegs, so you can in fact peg it. Like he's gonna come charging in through the air with a sword. So, other than that, basically the same thing, just different colors. He does have an Autobot symbol right there on each side. So, to transform him, excuse me, what you want to do is you just want to fold these together. I'll lift these up. And you want to fold these together. You want to split the arms like that. You want to fold the legs down. Then you actually want to split the arms. Sorry. Oops, I just knocked the sword off. You just want to fold out the arms like so. Do the same thing on this side right here. Then you just want to fold that all the way down. Then you want to take this, fold it up, fold that down all the way. You want to fold this piece out and fold the heel out. Same thing on this side. Just got to get it right so it'll be even. There you go. Then just fold that down. Then you want to take these pieces here, fold them down all the way until they kind of snap. It's not a loud snap, but you can feel a pop when it goes into place. And you want to lift this piece up. You want, oh, and you also want to fold in that landing gear there. Yeah, actually, I probably should. Oh, wait, I did that with one of them. I don't know why I didn't do it with the other. Then you just want to fold this down. It feels like it could stop right here, but then it kind of has a gut. It's just a really tight joint. You actually want to keep pushing down, and then it'll, you hear that? See, look how tight it stays in. But oops, his head just went flying. But you want to do it until it snaps. There we go, and his head just goes right back into place. And once you get that finished, there you have Springer in his robot mode. So, like I said, he does have his two guns, so I'm actually going to peg those back here with where they were in vehicle mode. Because if Springer's going to hold a weapon for me, like these guns worked just fine with the Tomahawk, and his repaint. I forget who it was. It was Vortex, Dark of the Moon, the Japan exclusive Vortex. They worked fine with that, but I think that this figure is better without the guns being used. So I normally just have him holding his sword right there. And that's it. So you can have him have his sword pegged into his hand, but then he's just kind of like pointing it at himself. So I like to actually have him hold the sword. So here it is. I do not have Tomahawk or Vortex to show off, sadly. I sold Vortex and I don't remember, and I forgot to get Tomahawk. But here is Springer in his robot mode. Very nice color, two different shades of green, got some yellow in there with some light gray, got dark green in the legs and a light green on the arms, the weapons, and his head. Very, very nice figure, nice tight joints, Overall, one of my favorite GDO figures so far, which Wheelie, we'll have to see because I'm getting Wheelie really soon. I think I like those two better than Cliff Jumper and Swerve, but we will see. Articulation-wise, it's the same as it was, except, obviously, still has a new head, but the head, it's on a ball joint, can rotate 360 degrees. Ball-jointed elbows, can rotate at the upper bicep, has the elbow joint there, and cannot rotate at the arms. No waist articulation, ball-jointed hips, can rotate at the hip, can bend at the knee, can bend here and here also. It's just I don't like to do that because it's got to get it perfect for him to stand very well. So, and he also, the only thing that kind of disappoints me in this figure, well, not disappoints me, but I wish they would have done one more remold, is found, like, just, made one more peg hole somewhere, like on his back or something, so, like, maybe, like, right here, because there's nothing that goes here. You could just maybe put just a peg hole there. Oops, I dropped it. And you could do a la, Prime Dreadwing and just kind of have him hold his, store his blade. But honestly, I don't really care about that because I have him hold it all the time, so. But, it just would have been cool. But, oh well. Or had it like, a peg so he could, like, hold it down his leg or something. I don't know, but oh well. Overall, very nice figure. Sorry the sun's kind of screwing up my camera lighting. I'm just trying to get some nice lighting in here with the windows, and it's not really helping. But overall, Very good figure. I highly recommend this guy if you can find him at a Toys R Us. Like, you know, as I said in my Hotspot review, I don't live anywhere near a Toys R Us, so I had to trade and buy these from guys. I got this from a TFW 2005 member, a fellow member. And, you know, I'm very appreciative of him because he's giving me all the GDO figures minus Power Dive, which I already have Power Dive. I got from another member. So, but overall, if you can find this guy, absolutely great. I believe he's in stock at Toys R Us's website right now, but I don't know how long that'll last because he was one of the most popular GDO Deluxes. So, overall, get him if you can because he's a great figure. So, there you guys have it. Transformers Generations GDO Deluxe Class Autobot Springer.